Man, I don't know if I can keep doing this. I don't know. I'm sure the people probably tired of watching my videos. I didn't post videos all last week. I know they probably tired of me not posting videos. Hi, what is up, Prince Squad? I'm glad y'all could join me today. And before you leave here, I want y'all to make sure that y'all hit the thumbs up button. Make sure that y'all smash the thumbs up button so that more people can find the videos, because we are getting really close to 5,000 videos. And I told you guys once we reach 5,000 that I was going to do a giveaway, and I'm kind of excited and ready to do this giveaway so that I can help somebody go ahead and get started in the business. What is up, Marla Singora? How you doing, Wanda Dandridge? Where you from, Wanda? Welcome to the live stream. And I want y'all to make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button so that more people can find us, because we are getting close to the 5,000 subscribers. And once I reach 5,000, I will be doing a giveaway. Some of y'all that are new, how you doing, Karma Rose? Some of y'all that are new may not know what is up, Young Sparrow. But some of y'all that are new may not know the exact thing that I'm talking about. But I'm going to be giving away either a heat press or a screen printing press. How you doing, Sidal? One Sidal. What do you need help with? What's up? How you doing, Cheryl Malone? Welcome to the live stream. What is up, Michael Kennedy? All right, South Haven, Mississippi. All right, I went to school at Ole Miss, so I'm pretty familiar with that area. All right. What's up, Gina? What's up, Scooby-Doo? I'm sorry, I'm trying to pop this chat out so that I can see it better. How you doing, Val? What are y'all up to today? What's up, Prince and Moore? All right, I'm getting ready to what's up, Andrew Nichols? I'm getting ready to do this giveaway pretty soon. We are very, very close. Less than 200 subscribers needed for me to reach 5,000 subscribers. So I'm getting kind of excited about that. And if y'all all be sure to hit that like button, the thumbs up button, so that more people, you know, whenever they search, the videos with the most likes are usually the ones that pop up. So, you know, if you can hit that like button if you like the video. Even if you don't like the video, hit the like button. Or if you don't like the video, I don't even know why you're here. But what is up, Val from Monroe, Louisiana? What's up, Stan Banks? Let me see. Priscilla Salinas, what watching football? One Sidal says, I bought a cutter from a pawn shop and it didn't come with software. I can't really afford those high prices. What options do I have? A few people was talking about Inkscape, and what is the other one? If y'all excuse me, if y'all remember the name of the other one, Inkscape is a free one, and the other one is GIMP. That's the name of it. I think they said Inkscape was similar to Adobe Illustrator, and GIMP is more like Photoshop. What's up, Check to Check Life? H-Town in the house. What's up, Hiya Wutta? Hiya Wutta? That sound kind of like an Indian name when you say it like that. How you doing, Sonya? Nick, is that an NK? Nick Crew? I'm sorry, I think I'm about to have to get me some glasses. I'm having a hard time reading things for some reason, things that's up close. But everything else, I can see signs, road signs, and things in the distance. So I'm going to have to look into getting me some reading glasses. Let me see. Gina Gill says, working on a Tumblr for an Army veteran and And the chief of police. All right, Gina, that's awesome. You getting back to work? That's a good thing. Where's Jason? Is Jason on here? Is Ian's on here? He been missing for a couple of streams. Yeah, GIMP, GIMP. Andrew Nichols says, Sidell, are you looking for design software? I got real country that time. Software, design software, or the software to output driver to the cutter. And Sidell says, okay, thanks everyone. And that, you know what, since Andrew brought that up, that is a question. If you're looking for software for your cutter, it depends on what cutter you have, and you may end up having to get the software unless you can, like I know with I have a rolling cutter, and you can use Illustrator to cut your designs out because it has a what do you call it, like it works with Illustrator. I can't think of what the thing is called right now, but it'll work with Illustrator so that you don't actually have to go to the Roll and Cut Studio program. You can use the Illustrator program and cut your design out. Let me see. What is up, Chrissy Corey? Welcome to the live. All right, Ends, there you go. Where you been, Ends? We've been looking for you, or I've been looking for you. Do I know how to make a model? Like, what you mean, Andrew Nichols? Do I know how to make a model? A model what? Or are you talking about a mock-up? Yeah, the word I couldn't think of was plug-in. I appreciate it, Andrew. Yeah, Sadal said plug-in also. I'm sorry, sometimes my brain don't be working right. I don't know. I guess I try to do so much, and it's like my brain is never at rest. Jason Ian say, never got the notification last week and slept all day. All right, I do that sometimes. I guess I'm trying to get back to normal. I was actually up Friday night and Saturday. I was editing a few videos. I already posted one video for this channel and another video for my review channel. I don't know if y'all are even interested, but I'll post the link. The review channel is Review Chick, so I'll post that right there. That's on here on YouTube. So I'm trying to you know, do a few little reviews and stuff of different items. I'll probably be doing like some product reviews from somebody had asked me about doing a review for my rolling cutter. Since that's my review channel, I'll probably end up doing the review for that over there. But yeah, that's my other channel, Review Chick, on here. So I'll be posting, trying to do my best to continue posting consistently on the T-Shirt Chick channel and on the Review Chick channel. So if y'all are interested in checking out some reviews, y'all can, you know, go over there and check some things out. I have a few reviews coming up for like some cheaper items, like tech gifts and stuff like that over there. Thanks everyone. You and Side Hustle keep me going. Andrew, I have a Q54 from Vinyl Express. That's what one Sidal said. All right, Jason, you might have to make sure you hit that notification button, or unclick it and click it again, and maybe that'll help. I don't know what the deal was, and I don't know if y'all can tell any difference in quality. I actually called AT&T Friday, and I told them I was having an issue trying to stream my videos, that it was terrible quality. So I don't know if it's any better or not, but a crazy conversation with them on the phone though. I called and I was like, hey, I'm having these issues trying to stream and stuff like that. So I was like, can you check my internet and see if it's an issue going on with it? And then they checked it and everything, and they was like, it's just the internet that I have. So I was like, well, what's the next best thing, or what's a better internet I guess program or whatever, not program, package that I can get? And they was like, well, the next package, they was like, well, you paying $45 now, the next package is $130. So I was like, oh no, I can't pay that. So then the guy was like, if you can hold on for a minute, I'll see if they have any deals going on right now. So I was on hold for a minute, and the guy come back talking about, okay, we can put you on this next program right here, or this next package right here for $40. So I'm like killing myself laughing. I had to put the phone on mute, and I'm like, okay, y'all telling me it's $130, but now because I can't pay the $130, now y'all telling me that I can get it for cheaper than the plan that I have now, that is actually supposed to be not as good as this other plan. So I just thought that was so funny. So they did go ahead and switch my packages, and hopefully that'll help on my streaming, because I know it has not been the best quality. So if this is any better, y'all let me know. But if it's not, then I'll probably end up trying to go up to the next program, or I might wait a little bit and go up, because they might not want to give me another deal cheaper than the one I got for supposedly better internet service. So I'll have to see about that. Let me see. Anybody ever used the Ulano Proclaim? No, I have not. I haven't ever used that. What's up, Sheila Kufe? I think that's right this time. Let me know if I got it right this time. What is that, Jason? Is it where you reclaim your screens, or what is it? I never heard of it. But then I'm always last to know everything, huh? What's up, Daryl Way? All right, Bradley Hill says good quality here. Hopefully it's way better than last week, and I may end up having to change my settings now, since my internet is supposed to be a little bit better. Sheila Cuff, Cuffy, I don't know. And with how hard my name is to pronounce to people, I should be a good name pronouncer, I think. AT&T or crooks. You know what? I kind of like AT&T. I mean, I know they, have a lot going on at times, but I was with Suddenlink at my home internet. I had switched to Suddenlink because AT&T was having a lot of issues. So I was like, you know what? If I have both Suddenlink and AT&T, I should never be without internet. So when I switched to Suddenlink, I had a bunch of issues. Like every week, it would be at least a day or two where the internet would be down, and it was just my internet. And then they told me that it was something about the area that I lived in. It was like the levels keep rising and falling. They never did get back with me on it, so I ended up switching from them. But I mean, they have the worst customer service that I have ever dealt with, and I don't plan on switching back to them at all. I mean, they customer service was horrible. And then once I did switch back to AT&T, it was like they was glad that I switched back. So they ended up offering me a lower price than what I was paying before. So right now I'm getting a good deal on my home internet. I was paying like $47 for my home internet, and now it's $30. So I feel like they have awesome customer service. They may be crooks, I don't know. I haven't really had any issues with them in that area, but I know if you call them and you talk to them, like the time when I had the internet and it would be out for days because they was working on something. It was like the whole AT&T system in my area, but they will credit you back the days that it didn't work. But I know with Suddenlink, You know, that was the worst customer service I had ever dealt with. I will never recommend them or go back with them. Cuff E. Okay. All right, Scoob, thanks. Jason says you can haggle with service providers. I used to work at an AT&T call center. AT&T is the worst money hungry rip you off company I ever seen. The worst. Wow, Jason. All right, check to check life says it looks good from their end. Daraway says, what's your upload download speeds? I don't know what they are offhand right now, but they did the test. But I think the upload speed is slower than the download speed. But I can't remember the numbers right now. I have to check it out. I mean, I still don't think it's like super fast. Well, I know the one at home. I'm gonna have to call them about my home internet because I've been uploading videos and it's just been taking forever, and it didn't used to take that long. Let me see. It's like coffee, but cuffy. All right, Scoob. That'll help me remember it right there. I shouldn't mispronounce it anymore. Andrew Nichols says, never use Proclaim, Jason. I stick to Ulano QTX and love it. I use their QX1. What's up, Rye? Yep, you made it just in time. Let me see. Let me see. Haya says, I have them as well, but they have a lot of phantom charges. You know what? If you call them, they'll probably take some of it off. Charles Esenek says, does anyone do DTG printing? Would like to try. Scooby-Doo says, stay away, Charles. And she don't mean stay away from the live stream. I always come to the live stream. She talking about the the DTG print, but I already knew you knew that. But y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button before y'all leave, because we getting close to the 5,000 so that I can do my giveaway. And if you hit the thumbs up button, that'll increase my chances of more people finding me, so we can go ahead and get to this 5,000. Because I'm excited and ready to do this giveaway. I would like to do it before Christmas so that somebody can start the new year off with their own business, or, you know, the tools to help them start their own business. So y'all make sure y'all smash the thumbs up button. Wanda Danger says, what do you think about the imprintables vinyl? Eco film. I believe the imprintables and the Stalls vinyl is pretty much the same thing, the Econo film. I'm not 100% sure, but I want to believe that they are. If anybody on here knows if this is right or not, especially if I'm wrong, let me know. But I want to believe that they are. I want to believe that Stalls and imprintables are kind of related with each other. But I like their Econo film. I like the Stalls and Econo film because it's like thicker and it don't have that like shiny, you know, like some of the vinyl, like the Scissor vinyl is more like shiny like, but this one is more of a matte, you know, more matte where it doesn't shine, and my customers like that because they say it looks more like screen printing. Jason N says, people call with questions on fees on their bills that even us phone people couldn't answer. Yeah, I mean, I've had good customer service experience with them. They usually just take stuff off, and maybe they add it on later and trick me, but you know, I think they have awesome customer service. Daraway says you need good upload speed for uploading streaming videos. Yeah, I don't know what the deal has been lately with the uploading, especially the uploading. I hadn't been having any issues with. I'm using whatever the equipment was they gave Daraway. I'm not a big technical person. I mean, I have built a computer before, but I followed instructional video on YouTube in order to do it. But I mean, I'm not a big technical person, so I can't really tell you. And then this area, I live in a small town. Like if I was in the city, I probably would have more options. And I know cable is usually faster, but when I was uploading on Suddenlink, the uploads went really quick. But while I was uploading videos, like the kids couldn't watch TV or anything because I have like internet TV, so it caused issues with that. Robbie Madi says, what's up, T-shirt chick? I'm looking for a company where I can send my logo design for custom transfers. All right, Ends. Do you see the guy on here? His name is Jason Ends. His name is in blue. If you contact him, then he does that. He does custom transfers. So I have heard like a lot of good things about him from other YouTubers. So just contact him on here. He'll probably post his email address on here if you ask him to, but that's who I would recommend for all your transfers. What's up, Terrence? All right, thank you, Miss Tori76, for hitting that like button, the thumbs up button. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button to try to help me go ahead and get to that 5,000 before the end of this year, so that I can bless someone with either a heat press or a screen printing press, and it can be like an early Christmas gift. Hopefully I can hit it early December, and that way I can go ahead and ship it out to them, and they can have it before Christmas, and after Christmas they can go ahead and get their business popping and get to making some money. Young Sparrow says, yeah, because I need that heat press. And the winner is, all right, Full of Sugar, thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Oh, well, I said this a while back, Robbie. So you said, what's the giveaway? It's really for like somebody just getting started, but whoever wins it, but hopefully the ones who enter it will be ones that are just getting started, because that's kind of the thing. But depending on the way, because I'm gonna be using a app to decide the winner, so depending on how that works, but I'm gonna be giving away either a heat press or a screen printing press, like once I figure out who the winner is, and whichever one they have. Like if they already are doing heat press printing and they say, well, I want to get a screen press, or if they already doing screen printing, or they may not have any equipment, I just want to be able to help them out with something, and possibly a few supplies. And I probably will be doing, like once I reach 5,000, I probably will be doing more giveaways where you can get like supplies and different things like that also. But my main thing, and it's Christmas time and I got kids, so right now in my budget I have to help one person out, and then like within 2018 I will be trying to do more giveaways, probably at least like a monthly giveaway. Let me see. Man, I don't know how I kind of got behind right there. How you doing, Kingston Jaleel Perez? Check to Check Life says, I'm praying on it. I really want to get in the business. And Hotbox Print Studio says, at Jason Ends, I peeped the transfers you do the other day. Awesome work, broski. Let me see. Scooby-Doo says, I have a DTG, but the maintenance uses so much and it goes through so many of them. You will run out of ink. The prints are nice, but you welcome ends. Hotbox Studio says, what? How do we enter to win? Anybody who is in the print squad is available to win. All you have to do is be subscribed to me, and whenever I post, what I'm probably gonna do is like post a video announcing the giveaway, and I'm gonna ask you to comment under there. I haven't figured out all the details yet, but as soon as I to tell you exactly what I'm going to do, but right now I'm thinking something like I'm going to post a video and I'm going to say, okay, if you're interested in being entered into this, then comment below which one you want, like either heat press or screen printing press, or something to that effect. I can't tell you the exact 100% way now, but it's going to be something to that effect. And then I'll take all the people who have commented, or that means they're interested. So another thing that you may want to do so that you can be one of the first ones entered is to hit that what do you call it, the bell, so that you'll be notified, join the notification squad. I'm sorry. Yeah, hit that bell, and that way as soon as I post a video or anything, you will be notified, and you can go ahead and put your comment of whatever, and you'll be one of the first ones to know. Let me see. Rob Beat says, what do you think of plastisol transfers on hats? That's a good question. Let me see. Scooby-Doo says, Gina Gill had me cracking up the other day on the cellular. What was y'all talking about? What was y'all talking about, Scooby-Doo? And why y'all didn't have me on three-way with y'all? What's up, Aubrey J? Jason said they're good for hats. That's my son, Jason, Ari J TV. What's up, Ari? What you need? Andrew Nichols says, email me and we can hammer out the details for my win. Let me see. All right, love my two nephews, I think. I love your channel, and I'm trying to get into making t-shirts. Currently I have a scan cut, and my nephew wants me to make him several class of 2018 shirts. Any suggestions for a newbie like me? The scan cut, that's like a vinyl cutter, I'm thinking. Like, what do you want, suggestions for designs? I mean, I can't really just give you suggestions for the designs, but I can I can try to give you some ideas, I guess. But do you have a heat press? I'm not exactly sure what you want me to suggest. I can try to help you in whatever area that you asking for help in, but I'm not exactly sure what like what you want suggestions on. If you let me know that, maybe I can help you better or answer you better. He might not be the only one that called me mommy, Jason is. I got a lot of people that call me mommy. Yeah, I love my 2 nephews. If you let me know, I can try to answer your question better. How many people on here do not have equipment that, you know, y'all already thinking about getting into the t-shirt printing business, but you don't actually have any equipment? If you on here, type in I don't have any equipment, or I need equipment, or something like that, so I can try to kind of see. Let me see. I guess I have answered all the questions. Robbie says, has anyone ever used a US cutter? Still having problems with mine. It's not talking to the software. I have updated the drivers and software. Robbie, Tammy is not on here right now, but I'll tell her that you was asking about it when I talked to her. I don't know. I texted her earlier and she hadn't responded back, so I'm not sure what the deal is, but she has that same cutter and she's actually been using hers this week, so I believe she pretty much figured out. But I don't know. I think she's on the PC with hers, and I'm not sure if she's on Windows 10 or Windows 7. That may have something to do with it. But I will say something to her about it. I've been trying to get her to do some videos on it, but she kind of nervous about doing videos right now. How many people named Ari called you mommy? I don't know. Probably just one. Okay. Okay, I have a few people that are saying that they need equipment. Okay, Marla Smigura says, I have an old school Cricut and a U-Do. Now with that U-Do, if you win and you get the heat press, not the heat press, but the screen printing press, you could actually start screen printing, and you can use that U-Do as an exposure unit. That was kind of how I started out back in the day, and I'm trying to work on a video for that. I was up last night going through my old videos and looking for pictures of like my old equipment, because I ended up selling, like once I upgraded after a while, and I didn't really, like, my shop is small. I didn't really have, like, I had my press, my, you know, my older equipment like kind of tucked away in the corners and stuff, and I was like, you know what, I don't have enough space in here to use it, so I want to sell it. I'm gonna go ahead and sell it. So I ended up selling it and getting rid of it, but I kind of hate that I did. No, Ari, I do not have a new design right now. Okay, a lot of people are needing equipment. Okay, Charles Esnek says just a 4-color press. He on. Let me see. Cheryl Malone says, I need screen printing equipment. Robbie Madi says, I do good. I'm good with my Cameo 3. I don't do many large designs right now. And another thing, you know, I know Tammy, I think she has the Cameo maybe, or one of the smaller cutters, and since she's upgraded to the bigger cutter, she said it cuts out a whole lot faster than the other one. So, you know, that's another thing to look, you know, why you could upgrade, because it takes less time. I don't know. Well, usually I think on my videos I'm usually fast forwarding when my cutter is cutting, but maybe I can do a video of my 24-inch cutter and a 15-inch cutter, but the 24-inch cutter cuts like way faster than the 15-inch cutter. So that can save a little bit of time. Andrew Nichols says, I won't lie and say I need equipment. I need an upgrade. You need an upgrade in what? In what? Like screen printing or both? Screen printing, heat pressing, or both? Love My Two Nephews says, I don't have equipment like a heat press. I'm not sure what I should be asking. I do have a vinyl cutter, but that's all. Ideas for class of 2018 t-shirt. One place you can kind of get some ideas is by Googling. If you Google, you know, I'm not saying just steal somebody else's exact idea or design or whatever, but you can kind of, like, sometimes when I'm having like a creative block, I do a lot of Google searching and Pinterest searching. Pinterest searching and stuff like that, and you can get some ideas from places like that. I don't have anything right now because I haven't even thought about the class of 2018 yet, but I'm sure I'll probably have some people coming in here. I usually do quite a few graduation shirts and stuff like that. Full of Sugar says, I have a Cricut Explorer Air still in the box, Silhouette Cameo 3, no heat press. Is that enough? I mean, some people start off doing that using a home iron, but if you really want good quality prints to make sure that they won't peel, I mean, some people may get by with that. I actually had a customer that brought a shirt in, and I don't know, I just have been dealing with a lot of issues within the last couple of weeks, and I just was not able to edit. I mean, I did have a lot going on, but I usually stay up late at night and do my editing for my videos, but for some reason I had this time period where I could not stay up past 10 o'clock. Like, I would be really tired, and just to stay up to 10 o'clock, sometimes I didn't even make it to 10 o'clock, or sometimes I would set up and try to edit videos and fall asleep trying to edit videos, and that was, you know, that was part of what was going on. I don't know exactly what was going on with that whole situation, but yeah, no, I was about to answer a question, but anyway, I had a person that came in, or I remember why I said this now, because I didn't film this that happened or whatever last week. I had a person that brought in a shirt, and it was like a black t-shirt, and it had a pocket, and it had like a football helmet with a number in it on that pocket, and then they wanted me to put a picture on the back. Okay, so when they brought that in, they must have used the home iron to you know, for that little logo that they had on the pocket, because it was peeling. You know, it wasn't like it was a new print. You know, the shirt had not been worn or anything, but it was not pressed on the shirt good, because you could tell that it was peeling on the corner. So I think it would be best, especially if you're going to be selling shirts to someone, that you have a heat press. But I mean, that, you know, that as far as your cutter and everything, that will work. It's a lot of people that start out with the Cameo and different things like that. I started off with a smaller cutter, and really, you know, the heat press will make it quicker than using the home iron. And then when you're using the home iron, you never know what temperature it's getting to, and depending on what vinyl, you know, it has temperature requirements in order for it to stick correctly and stay on your shirt. Let me see. Okay, more people need equipment. Let me see. I have the most bare essential screen printing gear, i.e. 4-color 1-station tabletop flash cure with 500-watt exposures. And that's how I started off with the with the 4-color 1-station tabletop press. Well, actually I started off with a 1-color. It was like one that you would clamp on to the table. So I'm working on that video. I actually was up late last night, you know, trying to find all the pictures and videos that I could use to kind of show you guys my old equipment. But I have that video coming soon, so y'all can kind of see how I started out with the screen printing. All right, Hotbox says I want to get the clamshell heat press stuff soon. All right, maybe you can win it. What is up, review? All right, Keith. I will be making a video once I do reach the 5,000. I'll be making a video. So y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up button to help other people see this video or to see my videos, and maybe they'll be interested in subscribing also. And also be sure to hit that notification bell, and that way when I do post a video, y'all will know and y'all can go ahead and enter. Okay, I'm sorry, Scooby-Doo, let me try to see. I don't know, that's kind of hard right there to me, Scooby-Doo. Right here it says you can still do it. Do the first 4 colors, then change out 2 screens, line them up, and press the last 2. Maybe that'll work. I'm not sure, but it probably depends on how many stations he has, and also how many I don't know. I wouldn't want to have to do it. One thing that you could possibly do, if this is talking about printing more colors, like you can, if you know how to do halftone printing, sometimes, you know, depending on the colors that you're using, like I have done halftone printing with black and gray, like where I print something black and it's also gray in there, and like the part that I want to be gray, I would make it halftone, but I would only use 1 color, which would be the black ink, but it'll look like I'm printing 2 different colors, which would be the halftone gray. Like if I say that I had something like I'm just gonna use say a football, and I wanted to do that in halftone printing, like the shirts that I did, the jerseys that I did, if I showed it in one of the videos, and it kind of looks, you know, makes it look more gray when you do the halftone printing. So you can use black to make 2 colors, and like if you had like a dark green and a lighter green or something like that, you know, you can do stuff like that to make it look like you're printing more colors. And the only other thing would be the process printing. If you can do process printing, you can make it like a full photograph, a full color photograph. Ravu says, can I use a halogen light to cure ink in screen printing? I'm pretty sure that you probably can. Well, right here, Hotbox Print Studio says that won't work, unfortunately. But if you're talking about like one of those halogen work lights, I started off screen printing and I used one of those, but like a lot of people do have success using those, if that's what you're talking about, like those. And I don't even have one handy to show you, but those like halogen work lights. But I could never get a consistent burn with it. I had a lot of issues. Like sometimes I would have to burn the same thing 2 or 3 times just to get a usable screen out of it. And maybe it was something that I was doing wrong because I was just starting out. And maybe it's somebody on here that have posted a video since I used to use one that can explain it better and show you better. But I mean, you can use one from my experiences, because that was what I did back in the day, if that's what you're talking about. Just like the work light, the little square work light, all you have to do is remove that cage off of it and remove that glass cover off of it. And it, because that glass cover that's on it is like a UV protecting thing, and we need the UV in order to burn the screens. Let me see. I somehow have gotten behind, and man, it was a storm here last night. The lights. I woke up this morning and the lights were out. Coleman Rose says, I have a press and a vinyl cutter. I just need a good laptop. They've been having some decent laptop sales. I would recommend you getting at least an i5 laptop, but I mean an i3 will work and a MacBook will work. But you can probably find you a decent laptop with the i5 on there, an i5 processor. And the reason I would recommend an i5 processor is because you know when you run in programs like Photoshop and it takes up a lot of RAM and stuff from your computer. So say that you're designing something in Photoshop, but you need to do something else. You need to email somebody or whatever. Just with an i5 processor, you won't really have any lagging problems of demanding programs and stuff. But if you look around, just try to look for something with the i5 processor, something with a decent hard drive. The laptop that I have actually has 2 hard drives. It's got the one SSD one that's like, I think it may be 380 or something like that. I can't remember exactly. But then it's got a 1 terabyte hard drive on here also, just a regular hard drive. But I save everything on an external hard drive. Let me see. Andrew Nichols says, I have a Cricut. I use the Jaguar IV at work. The large formats are great, but I'll keep my small cutter for all the vinyl that larger cutters waste. As for my screen, I have a single station. Do you use Photoshop? Yes, I do. That's my main designing program. Andrew Nichols says, I don't know, I guess in reference to that, you said you'll keep your small cutter for all the vinyl that larger cutters waste. As far as my screen, I have a single station. With the larger vinyl cutters, if you don't have a reason to cut big, I would say go for it. Keep the smaller cutter, but like, I have customers that want bigger prints and stuff like that. So, because I don't know how wide your cutter can cut, but sometimes I have people that want full prints. And then also, depending on the prints, like even if you're printing small, like you can take one sheet, say you got the vinyl cutter that I have. If you have a 20-inch roll of vinyl and you need a bunch of small designs, you can put 2 of them side by side or more side by side and cut them out a lot faster than cutting them with a smaller press. But I mean, I don't think it's anything wrong with it. But if you can, I don't know, I didn't have any problems with my old cutter that was smaller. I just wanted the bigger cutter just because the GX24 is more professional than the smaller cutter. And when I did upgrade, I realized how much faster this cutter is compared to the other one. I mean, this cuts out stuff so fast, and until you have used the smaller cutter and move to a bigger cutter, you probably won't miss it because you haven't had it, but I don't like my smaller cutter. I put it back in the box. I don't even use it anymore. I mean, if something happens with this one, I may have to use it, or if I get set up, get a bigger place and I may have a setup at home and at my shop, so I can do small things at home sometimes. But I mean, I won't go back to the smaller cutter unless I just have to. Robbie Mate says, I think glow-in-the-dark New Year shirts will be so profitable this year. Just the future ideal. I'm sharing for local sellers. That's right, Scoob. He says Scoob says she mainly uses Photoshop. That's right. That's the only program I really know. Jason says, Hotbox, that's how I started. It'll take a while, but it'll work. Better off with a 500-watt work light, though. Let me see. No, not for curing plastisols. Hotbox says, would have never thought a halogen light would cure plastisol. I don't think it will. I thought you was talking about for burning screens. To cure plastisol, you probably, if you don't have a flash dryer or a conveyor dryer, you're probably going to have to use like a heat gun. And then when you're doing the heat gun, what you could do is, if you have a heat press, you could dry it using the heat gun, and it's going to be kind of a long process. But you know, make sure you dry it up pretty good to your touch, and then you can take a what are they called, the parchment paper, and put it over your ink and press it under your heat press, and that can cure the ink for you. But I don't think you can cure it with a halogen work light. I mean, I have seen people flashing using halogen work lights, but I think it's only the heat that's kind of gelling the ink up a little bit and not really curing it. What's up, Bella J? Yes, I use Photoshop. Full of Sugar says, what first time heat press do you recommend? I have a video on the heat, like on the it's like how to start a business for under $500, how to start a t-shirt printing business for under for $500 or less. I'm sorry, but I recommend you getting the best press that you can afford. Like if all you can afford is the $200 press from Amazon, I would recommend getting that. And as soon as you can, you know, when you're making money, put money back so that you can upgrade, because sometimes those presses, unless you get a additional warranty added to it, you know, if you have issues with it, you'll just kind of be out of luck once if something happens to it. But if you get a press by like Hicks or well, Hicks, I'm saying Hicks because that's what I have. They also have the Geo Knight or the George Knight, and some other companies have presses also. But the press that I have is the Hicks 15 by 50 Swingman Econo press, and I have not had any issues with it. It's a basic press. It's made by a good name brand company. It's got a lifetime warranty on the heater, you know, and they stand behind their products. And the thing that I like about the press is that it's a cheap press. It heats evenly. I started in around 2008, 2009 with that heat press, and I have not had any issues with it. The only thing is it does not have a timer on it, you know, and it does not release by itself, but it is a swing away press, so you know you can move the platen out of your way so that you have more space to work without worrying about burning your hands or anything. So I mean, that, I guess I would recommend that one. And I would also along with that, I would say if you can't afford the 16 by 16 Econo press, you know, I would sort out with something like that. Or if you can afford one of the better presses that has more features, you know, that's not a bad idea either. But I'm just saying, starting out, whatever you can afford to start out with. But if I did get one of those budget presses, like the $200 press, I would be sure to add the additional warranty with that, just in case there are any issues. JP said you should get into sublimation. I'm planning on it eventually. Jason N says, Ravu, use your home oven. Let me see. Come on, thing. This thing just popped up. I was reading. I hate when it does that. What's up, smooth girl? Jason says, seeing went where I went. 4-color process is like full color printing. Oh, let me see. Robbie Madi says, I got a 15 by 15 US cutter press. It costs about $250 and it works well. So far I had it for 3 months. Hotbox Print says, Hotbox Print Studio says, yeah, man, I can't imagine curing plastisol with an actual light source. Probably be better off with an oven. Better off even, not oven, with just $30 heat gun from Home Depot. You see, I need glasses or something. I can't even read. I'm gonna try to set me up an appointment within the next couple of weeks or so, though. Andrew Nichols says, I wouldn't use an oven you use to cook if you have a garage with space. Cop and old use when the chemical fumes are no bueno, are not good. Let me see. Scooby-Doo says, I have the Vaztex 2000 HD and I love mine. Raviel says, light or heat gun to cure ink, which one should I choose? Heat gun. The light, I have never known a light to cure ink. All right, Rob Beats. Digging for rackers. Hot box, you need some? Let me see. Smooth Girl says, I need screen printing equipment. Let me see. All right, Karma Rose. See you next week. Excuse me. Come on. JP says, do you have your own brand or trademark? No, I don't have my own brand or trademark. I guess the only thing I have are these Print Squad shirts. That's about the only thing that I have that I guess is really just associated with me. Pretty much everything else I print is like custom orders from customers. And I do the spirit shirts. All right, later, Hotbox. How you doing, Keith Payne? I have not actually started the giveaway. I'm getting ready. Like once I reach 5,000 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway. But at that time, I'm gonna post a video to let you guys know how to enter for the giveaway. But I was just telling everybody, make sure you hit the thumbs up button to try to help others see the videos and maybe subscribe so that we can go ahead and reach the 5,000, because I was wanting to reach 5,000. November would be good, and that way, you know, I can do the giveaway, like depending on when in November. Maybe I can do the giveaway around the 1st of December, like December the 1st or that first week of December, and give everybody an opportunity to enter that wants to enter. But depending on when I reach 5,000, that's when I'll be doing the giveaway. But I'm less than 200 subscribers away, so if y'all keep sharing and, you know, telling people that may be interested in the same things, maybe I can go ahead and reach that maybe I can reach it this month, and then I can do the giveaway next month. Just kind of depends on, you know, once I reach the subscribers, the 5,000. Bella J says, I'm saving for a Geo night. JP says, Geo night is good, but it needs to have its own dedicated circuit to hold the temp correctly. What is up, Gina? Gina Balbus. What's up, JC Dyers? Thank you for tuning in all the way from Cape Town, South Africa. Man, I didn't realize people that far away was watching, but I appreciate you watching. Sorry to hear about that, Trudy Aikenhurst, but I just said it. Hopefully you heard it. You know, I'll be doing a video once I get to 5,000 subscribers that will explain in detail exactly how to enter. All right, Chrissy Corey, I hope so. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll be worldwide. Okay, let me see. All right, Rye, see you next weekend. Right now I don't have any more basketball games. The basketball game that I played in was actually like a little event that they did over the summer. I don't know if they're gonna do it again over the summer. Last year, for a friend of mine, well, it's actually one of my sister's friends, so I kind of feel like, you know, a friend of mine also, but it was in honor of her dad who had passed from cancer. Well, it's actually been a couple of years now, and that they'll probably do another one. And the other one that was over the summer, it was another tournament that they have every summer that I didn't hear anything about it, so I guess none of the people around here didn't want to enter into it because they usually ask me to play with them. So since they didn't ask, I didn't hear anything about it. Terrence Cruz says, I don't have a flash dryer or a conveyor dryer. Well, Jason was recommending that depending on the type of ink that you have. Now, if you have water-based ink, you can let it air dry. If that's what you use, you can let it air dry, and you can use your heat press to cure it. And if you have plastisol ink, you can use a heat gun to dry it, and then you can also use your heat press to cure that. All right, Gina said, Gina Balba says, I got a couple of questions. On some of my screens, not all the emulsion comes off. And it seems like I got a sticky substance on part of my screens. What could cause that? I don't know if I have enough information to answer it. You said on some of my screens, not all the emulsion comes off. Is that like when you're trying to wash your screen out after you have burned it? If that's the case, if all of the emulsion won't come out, then maybe you are over burning. You know, you have too much time. You're burning it for too long. I'm sorry, I couldn't think of the word. You're burning the screens for too long, so you may have to cut back on your time a little bit and see if that helps. And I am not sure. You said you got a sticky substance on part of your screens. I'm not sure where is the substance at, and did you degrease your screens? Because if you don't degrease them, sometimes it can cause issues like that. You're talking about when you're reclaiming the screens. You may have to put a little extra emulsion remover on there if it's when you're reclaiming the screens. Jason N says if it's not all washing out, then either overexposed or your films aren't dark enough. Jason N says if it's slimy, I think it's underexposed with not dark enough film. Scooby Doo says, oh, I can't get rid of the congestion. I already have a deep voice. Now I sound like a sick Barry White, and I'm a girl. You silly Scoob. Look, can y'all tell that I'm darker than I have been? I have got a good tan being at these football games. And actually, yesterday I had rolled my sleeves up trying to even out my skin tone on there. But yep, I am darker than I was. I don't know if y'all noticed it. All right, Uproar. Yep, you made it. Yeah, because I did have like a farmer's tan right here. I don't know. It seemed like it's done. Well, this part has gotten darker. I don't know if it's quite as dark as the rest of my arms. But yeah, I got a good tan going on right about now. Okay, you may have to put a little bit more. And do you have a pressure washer, Gina? Because if you don't have a pressure washer, then maybe you can take it to a local car wash to get everything out. Yep. Jason N says you need a pressure washer or massive scrubbing. That massive scrubbing, I refer to that as hook arms. You need a pressure washer or hook arms to reclaim screens. And Gina said, I do use a pressure washer. All not coming out. Yeah, you may have to do a little bit hook arming on that. And then sometimes, you know, if your pressure washer, because I know the pressure washer I have, it's not a professional grade pressure washer. So maybe taking it to the car wash will go ahead and get that out. You may try that especially if it's on the edge or somewhere, I wouldn't worry too much about it. If it's not in the center of your screen where it's going to mess up your designs, because you know on the edge we usually tape off the edges anyway, so it just kind of depends. But you could try taking it to the professional car wash and that probably will get it out. But I don't know what to tell you other than that. Do you think I should invest in a vinyl cutter kit being a new small shop, or should I just print whatever they might need? I am not exactly sure what all equipment you have, what type of printing you are into, but I don't think it's a bad idea to invest in a vinyl cutter. But I mean, it just kind of depends on what your goals are. I mean, I find things like with the vinyl cutter, I use mine a lot. You know, a lot of people come in there, they may order, like I may screen print the front of their shirts because they all want the same design, but then some people might want their name on the back. You know, when I'm doing the spirit shirts for the week, sometimes people want their kids' number on the back, stuff like that. Arlen says, I need a decent heat press, having temp issues. Thanks, Chrissy Corey. I like when I get a tan. That's why I was like, you know, I raise my sleeve up, because when I know I'm already black, but when I get a tan, it's just like a kind of a bronze color, you know. I like getting tans. Scooby-Doo says, Alex, I do a ton of vinyl. Gino Baby says, yes, it's on the edges, so I'm not too worried, just wondering why or what will cause. You know, it could be caused from the tape, depending on what kind of tape you use, because that tape could be leaving residue in your screens and causing that emulsion to stick in there. That could possibly be the problem, but I don't think, you know, with it being on the edge where you wouldn't normally print it, I don't think it, you know, it's such a big deal. But if you take it to that professional grade car wash, I'm pretty sure it'll probably go ahead and knock anything that's in your screens out. All right, if anybody else has any questions, y'all can go ahead and ask. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to get off of here so I can go feed the children. And it rained up here, so I guess it's probably gonna be too wet over at the park, so no ball playing today probably. So if anybody else has any questions, and don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And if y'all are on here and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you're interested in being in the giveaway that I'll be having pretty soon, make sure y'all hit that notification bell so that y'all will be notified once I post the giveaway video, so that you can go ahead and enter into it as soon as you get a chance, or as soon as you can. Yep. All right, Trudy said, enjoy your evening and the week. Hugs. All right, thank you for tuning in, and I'll be praying for you and your family. All right, if anybody else has any questions or anything, and I think the live stream looked better today since I had the little discussion with AT&T. It stayed green the whole time. The stream health stayed pretty good this time, because any other time it turns yellow and says it's not enough bandwidth and this and that. So guess that's a step in the right direction. All right, so if nobody else has any questions or comments, I'm gonna go ahead and log out. All right, so I will see you guys in the next video. I have a video coming out tomorrow at 10 a.m. so y'all be sure to hit that notification button. At 10 a.m. the video will be out, and by 10:15 you can hit that thumbs up button. And I will see you guys in the next video. Prince Squad out.